Good morning, and welcome to Relief, your 21-day meditation journey. Today is day 2, and we're going to get started. I hope you're able to wake up, have a moment before you start your day, even if that means getting up a little earlier than you normally do, to have this moment for yourself. It's important to check in with yourself. If you put your feet on the floor and you start your day in imbalance, in stress, in resistance, in striving and trying, your day is just going to continue in that direction. But if you start your day with awareness, with making what is going on inside of you the number one priority before you interact with the world, with anyone outside of you, to make sure that you are holding that balance, that you are holding that place of stability, and that you are feeling that, at least to some degree, in your body. Holding and focusing on the feeling of relief. So notice where you are, as I notice where I am. Yesterday we worked on exploring our natural flow. As we get into that space and hold the space of relief throughout the day, where does the energy that flows through us take us? How does it move us? What activities do we do? What do we notice going on inside of us with our mind that resists those activities? That says, no, you must be doing something else. Somewhere else. There's no time for this. This is a waste of time. What we're doing here with this 21-day challenge is holding yourself in the feeling of relief, which will result immediately in learning to enjoy the life in front of you, to enjoy and flow through with ease whatever physical reality you are in. And for some of you, that physical reality may not be what your mind wants it to be. Sometimes, no matter, even if you have a beautiful physical reality and have seen abundance and success, your mind still will not be satisfied with that reality. It always wants a different one, a better one. Through this practice, you will settle in to no matter what the outer world looks like around you, and flow with enjoyment. You will learn to go through your day in touch with the part of you that enjoys things, that knows how to enjoy things. This can be the simplest of things. For instance, yesterday, I enjoyed just being in the kitchen. And I found that surprising because when I'm in my mind, that's not a normal place I enjoy. I'm too busy to prepare or plan. When I'm with my mind in resistance, I do to be doing, and I rarely enjoy any of it. I want you to imagine now a midline going through your body, as if someone painted a line through the middle of your body into two perfect halves. And I want you to hold your focus on this center point. Hold it here. As I speak to you. If you are a beginner, and this practice is new to you, and your mind is still very, very strong, meaning as I have talked to you, you've been tempted to stop watching because your mind has said you need to be doing this or doing that. And it has a sense of force or pressure or urgency. Or maybe it's irritated. And your mind is creating an irritation inside of you that makes you want to move, get up, go. I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. I don't want to do this. Says your mind. And that's okay. Your mind will not like to be held in this space. It will not like you going to this space. Because when you come to this space with me, your soul, your heart, your inner knowing becomes stronger than that thinking mind, than that ego, and it begins to lose power. And an ego does not want to lose power. It does not want to lose control. Focusing on that center line going through your body. Return your focus here, holding your gaze on this imaginary line. As you listen to my voice, and if your mind is really strong, you may be listening to the voice of your mind right now. If you are becoming stronger than your mind, what you are, the truth of what you are. The focus becomes easier. The distraction becomes less. And you're able to go deeper and deeper every single time we come together to go to the space of relief. Going to a space and feeling relief, focusing on relief, is the same as going to God. Whatever your belief around God is, for me it's a powerful, creative energy. And I am part of that energy that walks around in a vessel called the physical body that is attached to or able to hear the collective mind, and at times become possessed by it, lost with it, and striving and struggling, suffering. But as you begin to focus on this feeling of relief, you begin to untangle from that mind the dialogue, the things that it likes to focus on. It always has you focus on the wrong things. It's looking for the answer, but never focuses where the answer is. So right now you're taking that focus back, and you're placing it on the only true space. Of solution, of healing. And the good thing is that in this space, you don't mentally need to know. You are floating in the solution. It is floating to you and through you, always. Imagine now you are sitting in the center of a pool of water. And all around you is rocks and twigs and branches, and it is blocking up a circle around you. You are sitting in a very small pond of water, and all around you is enclosed with rocks. It is completely blocked off. And on the other side of those rocks, in the pond you're sitting in, is the ocean. It's immense power That ocean represents the immense power of the universe. The energy on both sides of this wall are the same energy. But you are sitting in a very small portion of that energy. And because it's blocked off, the energy is becoming stagnant. It is no longer flowing. And you don't believe there is any more of this energy. You believe that this is all there is. This is all there ever will be. This is all you have to work with. And your mind is the controlling factor here. And you can't see over these rocks. Your mind will not allow you to focus over the rocks. Your mind will distract you. No, look at this. Look at what's happening here in this little pond. And look what's growing now. Oh my goodness. Oh, now what's going to happen? And you begin to feel cut off. You begin to feel very disconnected. And the only thing that is creating this belief, this lie of disconnection, is the mind that is closed off the flow of everything that wants to rush in towards you and flow through you. Your belief that this is all there is. Your limiting way, your closed mind, your limitations, your unsupported belief systems. But as I'm holding you in this space of awareness and helping you see that there is more, the more that your mind is trying to do in its own power, but can't. The enjoyment, the relief. You're sitting in restriction if you're in this little pond. And you're believing everything your mind says, which only strengthens the rocks around. They build higher and higher. Right now we're going to open up space. Just a small space. In the front and in the back of this circle, just so you can feel the fresh flow of water, but not be overwhelmed by it. As you have been focusing on this center line going down your body, that is the opening that is being created. Anytime you focus on the feeling of relief, the truth of fulfillment, the truth of contentment, the truth of wholeness that exists on the other side of that wall, every time you take your focus to those thoughts, to that knowing, those rocks begin to crumble. And the truth begins to flow into you. And as we open up the backside of this little closed off pond, it not only flows to you, but through you. And you receive relief. Here comes relief. See this now opening in front of you and behind you. Here comes the flow. You are opening to the flow. And your mind will say, yeah, but don't let too much in. I'm scared. I don't want to do, there's resistance. It's trying to control the flow. Hold yourself in the knowing of relief. Feel it in your body. Take a breath. It's flowing in now. Fresh water, fresh, clear, clean water. Healthy water. Healthy energy, new energy. Expansive energy, cleansing energy, going in, breathe in, breathe out. Even when we're closed off in this little pond, we forget to breathe. We go through the day with these shallow breaths. Let it cleanse you. Let it flow through you. Go into relief. Relax into relief. As this new energy is flowing around you now, feel your body relax into it. Let it have you. Opening a little more. Opening to all that the universe has, all that the universe is, that wants to flow into you and out through you. Allowing that, opening more, holding yourself here with me in this openness changes your physical reality. What's flowing in is the energy that creates, the energy that changes, the energy that transforms, the energy that takes you, the energy that will change your world. Feel it swirling around you and feel it taking you out of this container and taking you out to the opening in the back. Expanded. You are now no longer contained. This expansive energy is all around you and you're floating in the middle of it, no container. If you ever stood at the beach and looked out at the ocean, it goes on forever. No end. And this ocean breathes in and it breathes out. It is breathing. The waves, the water reacts to the ocean's breath. The waves crash onto the beach, onto the shoreline. Then the ocean takes a breath in, pulls the water back out away from the shoreline. Then it exhales, the water goes back to the shoreline. It inhales, pulls the water back out. Everything is breathing. This energy that you are in is breathing, flowing, and you are flowing with it. Feel that expanded energy all around you. You are open right now. If you have this image in your head of you floating out in the middle of a limitless ocean, or floating out in the middle of space, in the limitless universe, unlimited, if you can see your body then begin to disappear and you become this space, you become this water. No difference between you and it. Flowing with it. No personal agenda. Breathing. Allowing life to breathe you. Allowing life to move you. With no resistance. No fear. Moving you around this planet like a feather in the wind. The feather doesn't say, no, don't push me in that direction. I don't want to go in that direction. I don't like that person or this person. I can't handle it. The feather just goes. When the wind stops pushing the feather and it lands in one space and it stays in that space until the next wind comes along, it doesn't complain. Nothing is happening in my life. This is boring. It just trusts. It just stays in relief. This is where I am. Full acceptance. Take a deep breath now. We're going to slowly bring this energy with us into our flow of our daily life, allowing it to flow us, but coming back into a normal waking state of consciousness as we're still connected to this truth, to this energy that is flowing through. Begin to wiggle your toes. Begin to move your head from side to side. Maybe move your neck in a circle. Your head, let your head move in a circle from left to right. And then shift directions from right to left. Begin to slowly open your eyes. If you were here with your eyes closed, again, closing your eyes does not work for you. You can listen with your eyes open. You can stare at a space, a place on the wall or on the floor or on the ceiling. Or you can doodle in a notebook, whatever works. Take a breath in, and if you've not opened your eyes, you can open your eyes. And as we did yesterday, we are going to check in. We're not going to check in on all the chakras, but we're going to check in today on the heart chakra. Let's see where those of you who are doing this 21-day challenge, what you may need to know about your heart chakra. What a perfect card for our heart chakra, the card of the lovers. And to me, I see what is happening for you is holding up a mirror. You are now beginning to see the true you, to connect to the truth of you, to see your true reflection. Your heart is beginning to realize where paradise exists. Paradise is unfolding. You just went to it. You just touched it. You stood in it, in the feeling of relief. And you are growing, and you are protected. And your heart is shining truth into all other aspects of you. It's shining truth into the mental plane, into the emotional plane. Holding you in this truth, combining you to your true nature, allowing you to interact in a love relationship with you, with Source, with God, allowing you to be in love here in your heart, healing your heart. Thank you for joining me today for relief. And be sure to come back for your midday check-in, as your mind can take you off, back out, trap you back in that little pond. But come back for midday and we will open you back up. Have a great day.